Hi everybody, welcome to Bradman365. It is day 42 of Bradman365. Sorry, I hear a cricket flying around. I got rid of all these crickets and then all of a sudden, like one just plopped out of nowhere. Like I was working on the computer and my little laptop was sitting here and all of a sudden I was over here and I heard a click. And I looked over and there was a cricket about like this big over there on that computer. Annoying. Annoying. So, how are you doing? Today was Hump Day Dump Day. I took care of that, I think, pretty graciously. And then talked to a wonderful woman from the Today Show. It's funny because like I was on the Sunday Today Show and I just thought the Today Show was just one big show. And she explained to me that the weekend Today Show is a different staff and they don't always carry over from the weekend to the weekday Today Show. So she informed me, and I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Things could change. I'm just letting you know things could change. But she informed me that this Friday, Hoda and Kathy Lee are going to be talking about I Dump For You at the beginning of the 4th hour of the Today Show. And so she was just asking me a couple questions and some things on stuff, and I made a joke because she said something about Hoda's single, and I said, well, you know, not only that, but Kathy Lee could have probably used this at some point too. And she didn't really laugh because I don't think she's allowed to laugh, but I thought it was funny. So there you go. So yeah, that's supposed to happen on Friday. So Friday, I'll keep you posted when I know more, but you know, something could happen. Some flight attendant could go crazy, grab a can of beer, and eject himself. You know, the stuff that happened today was just amazing. Okay, first off, I find out about this flight attendant, you know, because I'm working on something in the morning. My mom calls me and she says, there's this flight attendant, and he screamed at some woman who told him to F off and all this stuff. You know the story. I don't have to tell you guys this story. And it's an amazing story, right? Well, then somebody on Twitter says, yeah, that's going to be a lot like the Jenny girl. And I go, who's Jenny? And they said, Jenny, the whiteboard girl, the girl who quit from whiteboard. Well, then when I went to go look her up, I realized everybody thought this girl had quit using a whiteboard, but then it turned out she was fake. And she got all this publicity and all this stuff from it. But I actually found the real girl, the actress who played her, and I sent her a friend request on Facebook and followed her on Twitter. And she actually accepted the friend request. So, you know, I thought this is cool. This is cool. She's very funny. She played a trick on somebody. So it was just a really productive day for that. Also, I've got some projects I'm working on. I'm not going to do any videos. I've decided I'm not going to do any Bradman videos until I get to New York. I'm going to save all my ideas. Hopefully some of them will still be relevant in 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it is from now. 26 days. I think it is 27 days. But actually it's 26. Well, my countdown says 27. If you go to my Facebook page, which I actually unfriended a bunch of people, the Facebook page says I have 27 days, but I don't count the actual day because that's the day I'm flying away. So I think it's really 26 days. So wow, 26 days. That's like a little over 3 weeks. I'm excited. I really am. Got some great opportunities already opening up in New York. I got some other calls today. I guess some PR guy sent my name out for something. I don't know. I just say what the women and the people tell me. So I got a lot of people like approaching me today about interviews though, and I think a lot of it has to do with what this girl said was that somebody had sent out a mass press thing with my name on it. So I'll wait to see if anybody else communicates with us. I guess I'm a hot story right now. I don't know. 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 I don't A lot of good news about TV stuff. I can't really go into details. I'm also excited because I see that Shane Dawson is talking about making a pilot and putting it on his YouTube channel for a show he's working on. So I just think that's amazing. I think that actually gives us something in common, because I'm working on a TV show, he's working on a TV show, but I doubt he'd ever be like, hey, we have something in common. So there's that. I gotta explain this to you guys. A lot of people come in here randomly because they watch Bradman, they watch I Done For You, and they say, oh, that's the I Done For You guy. This is boring. I understand. If you don't want to watch this, that is totally fine. I don't do anything fancy. All I do is I shoot video and I talk about my day. And that's what I'm doing for 365 days. It's part of this big, huge thing that I want to be part of, which is called YouTube Orbit. You know, to orbit around the sun, it takes 365 days. So it's sort of like that. Like I want to spend 365 days and show you every day of my life. And really all it is just me doing this. Now some days I take the camera out and there's multiple videos from that day, because I don't like to edit this stuff. I just like to shoot it and go. I might get later on, I might change my mind and say, oh, I'm going to edit this, I'm going to put clips and stuff like that in. But for right now, I just want to shoot it, have it be done with, and there you are. So here it is. So that's what it is. If you don't like it, I'm not offended by that. It's a certain taste for certain people. I appreciate it if you do like it, and keep on watching. I promise you that each vlog will be somewhat interesting, but some days, yeah, some days it's boring. But I promise you that each one will be unique in some ways. So thank you, Bradman365. Have a wonderful rest of the day.